What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Pedro Munhoz here, and I can't see anything at all. Yup, he did poke me 2 times. Twice. Poked me twice. Yup. All I see is black. Kicked me in the balls, too. God damn, man. I can't believe that's how that fucking fight went. I was so pissed. I still am. Still pretty pissed about it. I was so excited for it. Motherfucking O'Malley finally gonna fight, a legit dude, and look what happens. It's like it's cursed. O'Malley fighting some good competition. It's fucking cursed. It's hard out here for O'Malley fans, man. But it's not O'Malley's fault. It's really not. I don't think it's O'Malley's fault. It's really hard to call this. It really is, because if you look at Pedro's history, his past record and who all he's fought, who all he's beat, it's nothing short of a fucking murderer's row. I mean, just straight up legit killers. Almost every fight. Fighting bad motherfuckers. Right? The top of the top, best in the world. And he's beat some of those people. You know what I mean? And he's went in there with all these people. And it's just hard to imagine a dude like that, a fucking hardened veteran like that, to be looking for an easy way out of a fight with someone that everyone looks at as a lesser competition. You wouldn't think that would be the case, but man, from everything I'm seeing, I'm thinking that's the case. I really do. I hate to say it, but I think fucking Pedro quit. I think Pedro took the easy way out, and I know that's very easy for me to say, sitting here on my fucking couch in my AC, not doing shit, just sitting on my ass. I know that's easy as fuck to say. I get it. I know. But, all we as fans can go off of is what we see and, what we think about what we see. And what I think about what I see is Pedro wanted an easy night and was trying his best to get a DQ win over O'Malley. When the ref came over there, motherfucker, before the ref could even really get out anything he was trying to say, Pedro's 2 times, that's the second time, poked me twice already, just so you know. You can't see anything, all black. Fucking immediately, you know what I mean? Didn't even try to take his time. Like I said, immediately jumped at the refs, telling him, he's doing it twice, keeps fouling me, blah, blah. Talking about the nut shot and everything when they replayed that, and that was, barely a nut shot. Sure, he could have caught the top of the cup, and, his cup could have, grazed him a little bit. And sometimes those are the worst, them little, just, nothings instead of a fucking full-on drill, Sometimes them little ones will get you worse. So I can understand that. I get it. Whatever. Maybe that hurt. But you would think if that's what was hurting him, that's what he would be focused on. But, he was focused on that eye. And that was before the eye poke. And that was because Sean O'Malley threw a motherfucking rocket launcher of a right hand and got Pedro right in the eye. I mean, dead clean. His knuckles went right in that bitch. And you can see everything change after that moment. You can see everything about Pedro's demeanor and everything just change. He keeps rubbing that eye, backing up, being a lot more, which he was being anyway, like cautious, and he was trying to pick his shots and be smart with it. I'm not saying anything bad about that. I get that, but he was being, a little gun shy. Both of them were really. They were being real timid, but once that happened, you can see him be a little bit more timid, even more timid than he was already being. On top of, kept rubbing that eye, because that eye was fucking bothering him, because he just got a knuckle, fucking launched into it. And, I'd say that shit did hurt, and probably did fuck his eye up. Maybe did detach his retina and scratch it. Maybe the fucking glove scratched it as he, got his knuckle going in there. Maybe the glove caught it. That's easy to see happening. What's not easy to see is the eye pokes. The one eye poke. He says there's 2. He says there was 1 in the first round, but I went back and I don't see it. I haven't seen a clip of it yet. Haven't seen anybody be able to pull a clip of it. Pull a clip up of it yet. No one. Haven't seen nobody speak on it. Like, oh, wait, that wasn't the one that really got him. Look at this one. Here's the one that got him. This was the eye poke in the first round that caused all this. And then, if somebody was able to do that, then everybody might shut the fuck up. But there's no footage of that because, I don't think it fucking happened. The only thing that went into Pedro's eye in that first round was that fucking right hand. And it hurt, Clearly. Pedro quit because of it. He fucking quit. There's no other way to put it. The dude wanted a way out, and he jumped on the first opportunity that he got and took it and was trying to get a win. Not just a, let's stop this, blah, 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 this happened on accident. I'm hurt. This is a no contest, blah, blah, blah. He wasn't thinking that way. He was thinking Diego Sanchez versus, what's his name, and, trying to get that fucking DQ on some veteran shit. Everybody commended Diego for that, but I'm not going to. I'm not. It's just not, it's not the honorable thing to do, and you fucking know it. And everybody fucking knows it, So, I don't know, man. Go watch MMA Guru's video. He talks about it a little bit, breaks it down. He might break it down a little bit better than I do. He'll probably even show you some footage, of it happening as he's talking about it, maybe. I don't know. But I just wanted to get on here and just bullshit about it real quick because I've just been thinking about it for days. And just really want to kind of see what y'all thought about it. See if y'all are agreeing with me or what. Cause, just about all the comments that I'm seeing on all the MMA pages and, everything, all the forums and shit, is, everyone agrees with what I'm saying right now. Except for all the O'Malley haters. And there's a shitload of those. There really are. They're easy to spot. They really are. It's because, they're not being unbiased or anything and giving a fair take. Like, they're all just, if it's not what I'm telling you right now, that, look, Pedro quit, he wanted a way out of there, he was doing some bitch shit by, trying to tattletale two times, please give me a DQ win. That's some bitch shit. He was doing all that, and, damn, I just completely forgot what the fuck I was saying. I really did. I was talking about okay, yeah. If they're not saying what I'm saying right now, then it's clear as day that they're a hater just by, the way they word it. All of them. Any of them that's not saying what I'm saying right now is just clear hate. And I'm not being delusional saying that. Like, I'm saying it's clearly clear as day as you read it. You're like, oh, this motherfucker is a hater. Like, you can see it. You can read it. They're shit talking, and it's just hater talk. They're just being fucking haters. Like, it's not a unbiased breakdown of them, talking about this or this. Or like I said, like, hey guys, go watch it. Minute 42 seconds in the fight, and this happens. That's where the eye poke came in, and none of that. It's all like, oh fucking O'Malley. All he does is poke people in the eyes. Like, what? When the fuck ever has that ever happened before? Or see, he can't win against top 10s. Clear, he can't do it. Oh, he was looking for a way out. There's actually people out there saying that shit. They're like, O'Malley poked him in the eye to get out of there. What? It's shit like that. Like, if they're not saying what the fuck I'm saying right here, that punch is what caused that shit, and that Pedro fucking quit, if they're not saying that, then it's clear. What they're saying is clearly just hater shit. Bunch of hater shit. He's got so many haters, it's crazy. But, I don't think they really matter. I mean, I know they don't fucking matter. I think at the end of the day, the consensus over this will be what I'm telling you. That, Pedro fucking was looking for a way out, and he found it. He got lucky that it, seemed like there was a poke there that took place. He got lucky. He jumped all over that opportunity, and he tried to make the most of it by trying to get a DQ out of it as well, trying to get the win. Not only was he doing, quitting. Not only was he doing that, like, it would have been maybe even a little different if he was trying to be that way about it, it would be, if he took his full 5 minutes, and it was like, damn, man, and he wasn't telling the fucking doctor, oh, he's black, or talking about how many times he got poked, and all this shit, immediately sends the ref and doc get over there and shit. If he wasn't behaving that way, then I don't think people would be acting like this. I know people wouldn't be acting like this. You know what I mean? They wouldn't be all riled up going against Pedro like this. If he took all the dude had to do was take his full 5 minutes. If he was really legitimately hurt, and he wasn't looking for a way out, all he had to do was take his 5 fucking minutes, and then at the end of it, just be like, look, man, I can't see. I still can't see. I tried, I can't see. Nobody would have said a fucking word. Nobody. Nobody. But it's the way he behaved over it. The way he acted is causing all of this backlash towards him. And honestly, like I said, in a weird way, O'Malley's already got so many haters anyway, but in a weird way, it's creating even more haters against O'Malley because people that are so, fucking die hard for Pedro are, obviously jumping on the fucking hate bandwagon and leaving all the delusional comments and shit. Just, like, I can't stress that enough. If the comments, all of them, every video I've seen about it, and the people in person as well, if they're not saying what I'm saying right now, then it's just some straight delusional hater ass bullshit. So, I think, like I said, the consensus will be exactly what I'm saying, and I hate that it went down this way. I really fucking hate it. I was really upset when that happened. I was so excited for that fight, dude. I was with my wife at her family's doing, shit for 4th of July, doing fireworks and shit. I wasn't even watching none of that shit. Wasn't paying attention to nothing. Dude, I was right here on my phone, waiting for the fucking O'Malley fight, watching the O'Malley fight. I was devastated when that shit happened. I waited. I was so stoked for that fight. I was pumped the fuck up. And it just had the most anticlimactic ending ever. It was just awful. I don't know, man. It sucks, and it's hard to be an MMA fan sometimes. It is. But at the end of the day, shit happens. Life goes on for both guys. Their careers go on for both guys. And, I don't see O'Malley getting fat as fuck and jumping up weight classes. I don't see him going down. I don't see Pedro going up or going down. We're both going to be right there. That fight ain't going nowhere. It's possible that we could remake it in the future if Pedro, shows up and, everybody can get the outcome that they wanted. That flush, right, clean fucking KO from Sugar. That's a beautiful knockout. That punch, he's got that right straight hand. I mean, he fires that motherfucker like a rocket launcher, son. He does. It's a beautiful right hand. But, yeah, man. The whole UFC 276 card in general really was pretty fucking anticlimactic. The main event, fucking Izzy, man. He, I don't know what's going on with him. I really don't. When he was first bursting into the scene and shit, he was exciting. Had wild ass fights, he was in there doing some crazy shit, knocking people out, knocking out, top dogs. And now it's just like, he ain't nothing but a fucking decision machine. That's it. And not even a good fight, to go to a decision. Like a boring ass fight that goes to a decision. And that's what his last 3-4 fights have been, man. Honestly. So people are getting sick of that and they're getting pretty fed up with Izzy. So I don't know. His fan base might be rapidly going down, especially with all that weird fucking nail painting shit he does and everything. Dude's a weirdo, but I like him in the cage. As a fighter, I do like him when he's on and being fucking what I thought he was. Dude, I used to hate him. I hated Izzy. He made me completely turn my opinion around on him by his performances. I hated that motherfucker. And then I bet against him every fight, every time. And he showed me that, don't bet against me no more, bitch. And I stopped betting against him because his fucking performances was outstanding. And I became a fan. I was like, shit, I can't believe I was hating on this dude. Look at him go, Not anymore. I don't know what's going on. And I feel bad for the co-main event for Max. I feel bad for Max. That was honestly kind of sad. Dude took a beating. And that was, that's probably maybe his last shot. Volk might hold on to that belt for a minute. And, just the timeline of everything, that might have been Holloway's last shot for a belt. unless he's, considering going up or something like that. Which, we know how that went before. So I don't know. I love Holloway. I do. He's a fucking hell of a fighter. He seems to be a great dude, and you know, it just is what it is. Everybody's time comes, and it's sad as fuck when it does come, but everybody's time comes, and that's just like that's really about all I got to say. The only other exciting fight was Strickland and Alex, and that shit was pretty. That was really the highlight of the night, I guess. So shout out to those guys. But I wish the fights that I was really looking forward to would have lived up to the hype and what I thought they were gonna be. But I don't know, man. I'm just rambling. That's all I got to say. I'm out. Like, subscribe, share, all that bullshit if you'd like to. See.